You are now entering the world of a movie review. A world full of drama, joy, ridicule, movie spoilers, unpopular opinions, and adult humor for as far as the eye can see. Welcome to An Evening at the Movies.
Greetings, everybody, and salutations, and all of that good stuff. And for those of you watching live, this doesn't pertain to you, but for those of you watching on release day, happy Halloween. Um, this is An Evening at the Movies, the podcast where we eat the stale popcorn and we drink the watered down sodas. And this week we will be talking about a movie that we don't love and why we don't love it. I had to change the introduction for this movie because Amanda and I both know it because we said right before we went live. I've got stuff to say about this movie, and there's some people that probably aren't going to like what I have to say. So,
All
but
right.
anyway, hi, co-host.
Hello. So
What in the hell did your shirt say?
it says, "Don't be a dead fuck." It's
Oh,
my vintage limited edition Fright Rags Friday the 13th Part 4 shirt.
oh
And it's
well.
words to live by. Don't be a dead fuck. So yeah,
Spoiler alert: that
Fright
movie
Rags sponsor us.
may or may not be on my top 5 list, but we'll get to that later in the episode. So, um, Halloween Horror Fest, for those of you who don't know, we are horror nerds. We love all things horror. Well, 99.9% things horror.
Yeah.
Uh, there, occasional a bad thing will pop up from time to time, but
Well, we knew this was bad. I was just joking, and you were like, "Ooh, let's do it." So blame yourself,
no.
not me.
Hey, like I told you after I picked it, we may as well rip the band-aid off and get it out of the way because then we don't have to come back and revisit this shit again.
We never have to do
So
it
yeah.
at all. But anyway, you want to tell people what we're
Well,
reviewing so they can be on board with us?
well, I mean, if you're watching, you can tell from the background. We're
Some people still listen to audio podcasts, bro.
not many.
I do. I can't watch video when I'm in the car.
Well, you could.
For people who are not watching the video, we are here to review Jason X today. I'll be nice and kind and help you out.
Well, I mean, you are a co-host, so you know I don't have to do all of the work.
Exactly.
So yeah, we're going to wrap up Halloween Horror Fest, and we're going to talk about um, Jason X, the last, I guess, official entry. Well, no, because you got the remake in 2009
Yeah.
as the final entry. Well, not really, because I mean, A24 and Peacock keep prick teasing us with Crystal Lake.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, but yeah. So before we get into the movie, though, really quick, because we need some beauty and wonderment and joy for Halloween Horror Fest.
I'm right
Um,
here.
you're fine.
Excuse me? The people don't need more than me.
I mean,
Whoops. Sorry.
what the hell was that?
I kicked something on accident. It was metal.
Don't do that. You'll break a hip.
Hmm. I will not be a dead.
Uh, my my other half is not here to help instigate gypsy curses. So
Oh.
lucky me for
Anyway,
that. Yes. Beauty and wonderment for Halloween Horror Fest. Are you current? Well, not obviously currently, because you're on an evening at the movies. But are you enjoying anything in your free time in the horror genre?
AMC
Book,
Fear Fest,
movie,
baby.
TV, otherwise. I what marathon is it today?
Final Destination today. So I've seen enough of those lately. I can skip those to do this. But I think I've already watched Halloween like 6 times. But yeah,
Yeah.
AMC Fear Fest. If you're just now catching this on Halloween, then you're too late. But check it out next year because it's always fun.
Yeah. Well, and also, if you're watching live, thank you for watching live. We appreciate you all, and we love you to death. Um, but there is a little horror TV limited series that is debuting tonight, currently on the HBO, called Welcome to Derry. So
Yay!
if you need something horror genre specific to watch, feel free to log into your amazing HBO Max app or channel or whatever, however you get to the service, and watch the return of Bill Skarsgård as the Pennywise. Well, I've read enough to know that actually I don't believe you're going to see him this week, but
Well, I don't want to know. I want to go in blind.
well, I figured you had seen it.
Well, I haven't.
Mm. Spoiler alert. I mean, that could literally just be a prick tease, though. I mean,
Doesn't matter. It's okay.
yes, it does. So, all right. So, lots of great horror out there to get you through the next week or to extend into your thankful holidays that are coming up if you're watching this on Friday or listening on Friday. So, um, yay.
Woo.
Halloween, or not Halloween time. Time for Jason to catch up with Freddy and Michael, though.
What do you mean? Oh, with kills?
No,
Oh.
we've only done like 2 Friday the 13th movies. We've done like 80% of the Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween movies.
Oh, okay. That's because Jason's not the best. I mean, Jason's at least actually, Jason would probably be number 4 for me. So sorry, Jason.
Behind Michael and Freddy and Ghostface.
That's exactly right.
Maybe 5. I mean, I might even be willing to put Leatherface up there
Leatherface. Yeah.
ahead of Jason.
What about
'Cause
Chucky? Has the highest kill count by far, if you count the TV series. Dude's kill count is ridiculous. If you don't count the TV show, then he doesn't. I think it's Michael now after Blumhouse movies.
well,
it was Jason
because he went a little bit crazy at the end of 2018 in that gap between 2018 and Kills.
Oh,
when he comes storming out of the fire and jaws of life killing firefighters and ninjutsuing.
So you're not going to like this.
No, I'm fully prepared. Freddy's probably way down on that fucking list.
Yeah, top 5: Michael, Jason, Pinhead, Chucky, and the Invisible Man / Jack Griffin. Then Leatherface, then Freddy, then Art. So yeah. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is that Jason's not that cool.
He's not that cool. I mean, he is a humanoid ripoff of Michael Myers. He doesn't talk. He walks really fucking slow.
I've seen Jason run. Jason will run if he has to. He chased Jimmy through the woods.
I've seen Michael Myers run too, but that don't mean I freaking enjoyed it.
No, you didn't.
Halloween Ends, or no, Halloween Kills.
He doesn't run. He walks.
Yes, he does. Go back and watch Kills again. The beginning.
Okay. Anyway.
In the flashback with the fake Donald Pleasance.
Yeah.
And the cops.
He doesn't run.
Yes, he does.
Where?
At one of the cops when he attacks him.
That's not running. That's charging. That's like, I'm going to go across this 6-foot room in 2 seconds.
At a very rapid pace.
Okay, that's not running, but whatever. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato.
So, okay. Friday the 13th, though. Well, technically not Friday the 13th, but Jason X released on April 26th, 20, oh, 2002, which I don't know why, but for some stupid reason, Spain is better than we are and got this movie 6 months earlier on November
Huh.
15th, 2001.
Back then, it wasn't as easy to leak stuff, so.
Well, I mean, this is, yeah. You hit, I think the hottest social media in 2001 was MySpace. So, and
I
even
don't even
then,
think
people did,
MySpace existed yet, but yeah, anyway.
yeah. So, directed by James Isaac, was released by New Line Cinema, had a budget of 11 to 14 million dollars, made 17.1 million,
Hmm.
and is currently, if you want to put yourself in misery and want to watch it, it's not streaming for free. You have to rent it.
I wouldn't recommend that. You gotta
Well,
give
I figure
props. What?
we're gonna. I figure we'll get to that in the episode too.
You gotta give it to the house that Freddy built, sending Jason to space when they got tired of his ass.
Yeah, I, I, I feel like they set the stage for something and then completely crapped the bed and gave us Jason X
Yeah.
because obviously Jason X is coming after the oh my god cliffhanger of Jason Goes to Hell: The Final Friday. That if you're a horror slasher nerd, should have gotten everybody freaking excited. And then, yeah, we're not going to give you that. We're going to send Jason into outer space.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, all right. Everybody's fun favorite game time co-host.
Mhm.
Would you like to wager a guess as to what the fuck Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie for a score?
I think this is gonna be the lowest scores I have ever guessed ever in this game. Um,
You don't be slutty with your rankings.
oh, I will not. Um, I know there are a subset of people who love Jason X, but they're all insane. Stay away from them. But I'm gonna say the critics gave it like I'm gonna say tomato meter is like 19%. And then I'm gonna say the popcorn meter is like 30, 31. I'm a little slutty with that one just because I know there's some randos out there.
Shout out to one of the hosts of Toontastic Journeys, Josh from the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network, who happens to enjoy this movie. But you were off by 1% on your tomato meter.
Oh, so they gave it 20?
They gave it 20. 107 critics gave it a 20, and 107 people were bold ass fucking wrong. But we'll get into that too as well. The popcorn meter, I don't remember what it was you said, but
I said
uh,
31.
you weren't very far off with that one either. 50,000 plus people gave it a 25%.
Okay.
And the 50,000 plus people, again, are boldly fucking wrong. And if you go look for it on the Rotten Tomatoes app, yours truly does actually have a review slash comment posted on the app as well for this movie. because I was. We'll get into it. But co-host, what is this amazing movie about?
All
Other
right.
than 91 minutes too long.
In the year 2455, a group of students revives Jason Voorhees, who was cryogenically frozen in 2008, and accidentally transports him to a spaceship where he begins a new reign of terror. After being seemingly destroyed by the crew, Jason is repaired by a medical station and upgraded into Uber Jason, a cybernetically enhanced killer. The surviving students must now work to defeat this upgraded, unstoppable killer if they want to survive. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, there's some dumb, but I digress. So, all right, let's get the short stuff out of the way. Was there anything good that you enjoyed about this movie?
The roll credits scene. Um, I found Cyber Jason to be a little fun to watch. He appealed a little bit. Kind of looked like a transformer to me, but yeah, Cyborg Jason was pretty cool. My gummy is really kicking in now. Um, I don't think there was anything else I enjoyed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Probably the last 10, 15 minutes of the movie is probably the best part of the movie. And I'm not saying that because it's the end. I'm like Cyborg Jason was in a way cool. I feel like because I also watched the trailer again for this, the fact that they had Cyborg Jason in the trailer
oh, I didn't remember that.
was a mistake on New Line's part. Why not
Definitely.
give keep that a secret and you know give the fans a shock when they're watching the movie?
Yeah.
But um, I I think probably the one part I enjoyed the most though is the final kill. The fact that dude literally was like forcing him onto Earth 2 and he ends up freaking dropping into Earth 2's version of Crystal Lake.
Yeah. Brodsky was a hero. No.
Say what?
I said Brodsky was a hero.
I mean, he tried.
I also liked the Azrael kid. He was funny. He was carrying around his chopped off hand. Hi, hand. He was the little bit of comic relief we got, and I enjoyed it.
Very little bit. Because even most of the other people, when they tried to be funny, they weren't successful at all.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, what's his condition? He's screwed. The guy that fell on like the drill bit or whatever. I'm like, come
Yeah.
on.
How hokey was some of
Oh
the
God.
that to me just speaks volumes to the fact of just how poorly written the script was for. I feel like there potentially was potential for something, in that, you know, stomachable horror 80s horror slasher genre, but I feel like whether it's directing or writing or just not a fucking great cast, I don't know, but the movie fails on just so many different levels.
Yeah, definitely.
It has little to no flow. Like there's points in the movie where you're watching something happen, and then all of a sudden it flips over to something else that doesn't, and then flips back to what you were watching, and it's like, what was what was the point? Like specifically, I remember one point you're watching something happen. I don't remember what it was because 98% of the stuff that happens in this movie is totally insignificant. And then all of a sudden, the scene switches to the chick that gets drowned in the liquid nitrogen
Yeah.
while she's literally just sitting there looking at a computer screen. And then it flips back to what it was before. Like nothing happened with the frozen chick at all.
Well, you gotta think it's a spaceship. You know how big a spaceship is? And they're on different parts of it, so people may not even know yet.
Well, George Lucas never did that with Star Wars. But
Well, yeah, but that's not really true. They got different people on different parts of the ship and back and forth or whatever. Um, yeah, I mean, the writing was really bad. There was a few times that I laughed, like the high hand and when they're like, "We have a hostile on board." I'm like, dude, you have no fucking idea. Um,
that, yeah.
after what's his name and KM do their thing, and they come out and she looks all different. He's like, gave her an upload. I was so juvenile, but I died laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah, and which part of her robot body did you upload to? I'm just like curious.
right?
Gave her
Freaking
an upload. Yeah, you did, buddy.
perverts.
um yeah, the dialogue was super cheesy, super terrible. I mean, like I will say when Rowan wakes up and they tell her what year it is, she's like 2455. That's over 400 years. And I'm like, well, at least math didn't take a hit in the movie, even though she was frozen for that long. She can remember how to add and subtract. I thought that was a plus.
Yeah, because I mean, I've seen the Austin Powers movies, and he was only frozen for what, like 20 years, 30 years, whatever. And that guy's all kinds of fucked up in the head when he gets thawed out.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's just missing his mojo because his dad stole it. It didn't have anything to do with being frozen.
True.
Or actually, his dad didn't take it. I think Doctor Evil did, or Fat Bat. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Fat bastard.
Fuck bastard. Um, I was about to say something I liked that made me laugh, and now I forgot.
It's the gummy.
It is the gummy, but what was I? Oh, yes, I know. I thought it was funny that the sound of teenagers fucking is what immediately brought him out of his deal. Like he's sort of kind of coming back to life, and those two start going at it. He's like,
Yeah.
he's ready to kill. He knows he can smell the pheromones.
Well, even like when the one kid creates the Crystal Lake simulation that quote unquote distracts him.
That was pretty
And
cool. I'm not gonna lie. That they were trying very hard to do some Star Wars shit, but I thought it was cool.
it was cool, yes. The fact that you literally have two brain dead hot co-eds all, come here, big boy, want to come play with us? And then
Okay, but those girls were
oh,
funny. They were so typical 80s. It was like not like overdone typical, like caricatured. It's just like, oh, we have some sleeping bags and a cold beer or whatever it was. I don't know. Maybe it was drugs. Anyway, I thought
yeah,
that
he
part was
literally
fun,
puts them in the sleeping bag and then beats them to death with each other.
which is when we talk about the kills, well, that is one of my favorite kills because it's like that one. Which one is it? Like 7, where he does the sleeping bag against the tree. And now he's like, I don't even need the tree. Let me just kill these two bitches in one effort.
Yeah. Uh,
I did laugh out
I think it
loud
was
at
7.
those girls.
Well, I mean, it's
Like just a
blatantly
little.
Yeah, it's cheesy, stupid.
I will say though, like there were lines like that gave me a chuckle. That kind of made me go, ha, like haha. And then when he said gave her an upload, I had to pause it because I was laughing.
Did you have a gummy while you were
No,
watching this
I
movie?
wish I would have, but I didn't have time. Um,
Good
and
point.
and I had other stuff to do. So there were some comedic moments, but for the most part, it's seriously overacted. Why is there always that one guy? Fucking Brodsky trying to like get his Sylvester Stallone, Oscar nomination or something. You are not Rambo. You are not Rocky. Calm your tits. Lay off the roids, dude. But then he did save them, so I guess I can't be too mad.
Well, I mean, he
But
got
there's
his
always
ass
that
whooped
guy,
all
right?
over. Huh? Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's always that one guy that's like Dennis Hopper in Texas Chainsaw 2. I'm gonna get me an award. I don't care what fucking movie this is. I'm Dennis Hopper, and I will class this place up.
Yeah, but I have no freaking clue who the dude is that played Brodsky.
Me either. He looks really
At least
familiar.
I know who Dennis Hopper is.
That's true.
He's the
And
science
then
teacher from my
everything else
science
was
project.
super cliche. Oh, sorry, we have a lag.
No, I was just saying he was the science teacher from my science project.
Oh, there was one more part that made me laugh. Okay, and I think it's the last one. It's at the very beginning when they're like, "We're moving him to our Scranton branch." I'm like, "Oh my god, Michael Scott is going to try to take this guy to Benihana." I was laughing hard at Scranton.
Oh
We
God.
need Jason. We need Space Jason and Michael Scott in a room together. I would pay money to watch that.
That might be more entertaining than this movie was.
Just the thought of that is more entertaining than this movie is.
Yes.
Um, I mean,
So
oh yeah, okay, go ahead.
no, I'm still while we discuss organizing my top five.
Oh,
I know what five it's going to be, but I have no idea what order they're going in.
ah, so okay, how did Jason stab Rowan through that cyber frozen tank thing? Like, I know that. Okay, I will say we all know horror movies are unrealistic, and whatever. I do still expect the kills to have some sort of like that could maybe happen to him. And maybe that's just me expecting too much, especially in Jason in Space. But I was like, come on. Like I know we always go that could never happen, but that could really never fucking happen.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you were
Whatever.
expecting greatness from a franchise that is
I was
following
not.
up with, I mean, the two previous movies before this were Jason Takes Manhattan and Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday.
True.
Oh God.
Um I expected more robots. I was very sad that there were no robots. I guess there was KM, but you don't really see her as a robot. I was expecting like more. I was expecting some droids. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Where's our
This
friendly R2D2 to help these kids out?"
this definitely to me felt like Jason meets Star Trek.
Yeah, well, I was like, or I felt they were trying to be like Star Wars. I was like, okay, George Lucas is gonna sue somebody anyway. You might as well throw in, a couple of boards or thank you,
You're welcome.
or a Wookiee or something. I mean, sorry,
Yeah, it would
I
make
had to bring
sense. Hi, Gigi.
He's already gone.
I figured. Um,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was sighing at my decision for
Um,
what I'm stuck with.
so another thing that sort of made me laugh, I thought was stupid, but whatever. I think absolutely none of those like security ops team got the memo about the firing squad. Because remember, Rowan says, we did this, we did that, we did fire squad, we did, like, she already tells them, we've already tried to kill him all these ways. And these people just won't stop shooting him with machine guns.
They're like the freaking pervert professor, whatever the hell you want to call him.
Yeah, that guy.
Literally tells Rowan, oh, he's not coming back. We made sure our system said he is dead. And she's all like, mm. Like, literally, people need to clean the wax out of their damn ears and listen to these people because I feel like a whole lot of this could have been resolved if you just paid attention to what the person who dealt with him is trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Firing squad, hangings, all it's like the list is long and distinguished. So freaking
yeah. So it's like,
man
why
up and
else
listen to
try to
the
kill him?
thought out popsicle. But no, it's all, oh, well, and then look, he ends up hearing sex and thawing himself out and waking up, and now you're all fucked.
I think we can
Yeah.
agree that that professor was not ever going to be the kind of man that was going to listen to a woman tell him what was going on.
Well, no, I mean, he was definitely willing to partake in some BDSM to pass his students.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
girl
that
students
scene
anyway.
I felt like did not belong. Like, you could have just mind giving him head or something. We did not need to see this whole him dressed in a teddy and her twisting his nipples. Yeah, no, thank you.
It literally made no sense to the movie at all. I mean, it literally made no sense for any of that. I mean, even if it had been like implied knob slob,
Yeah.
that's still like, okay, what what's the point of that?
Yeah, because it wasn't like she
It's
was
like,
all broken up after he died. She was just trying to get a good grade. She didn't give a fuck.
no, yeah, no, and obviously she passed.
Obviously.
So, um,
What did I hate? Everything
for
else.
the sake, yeah, no, there's not really a whole hell of a lot of good to say about the movie. I mean, yeah, there's some cool effects, and
Cyborg Jason was pretty cool.
Cyborg Jason, yes, was pretty cool. Some of the kills were
I have
creative.
I have my list of favorite kills. There's only a few. Um,
From the movie or the
from this movie, it's
franchise.
not my top 5. I just wrote down a few of my favorites. I think the frozen and then broken, like shattered head Adrian, that's like one of the best kills in the
Yeah,
franchise. So that was really cool.
that one was on my top 5 from when we did Summerween with
Yeah.
Movie Miss.
Movie miss. Obviously the sleeping bag girls. Um, Condor, the guy that falls on the drill just because it's like crazy, and then he's screwed.
He's screwed.
He's screwed. And then Azrael, I thought was just break his back in half. That was, oh, you like felt that, and just different for Jason. So kudos to him for being creative.
Well, and he's in an environment he's never been in before. But I mean, the same thing could have been said for probably Jason Takes Manhattan too.
True. Yeah, he
We'll
makes
get
do with the environment around him.
we will get to that at a later date and time though. So,
All right.
um, do you have a top 5 list that you would like to share with our incredible
I
unpopped kernels.
um so I actually did my top 5 Jason kills. Oh crap, I haven't ranked them. Oops. Okay. Crap. Okay, you go first so I can rank mine real quick.
Well, good, because there may or may not be soapbox moments on my top 5.
Okay, I'm listening.
So, don't shoot the messenger, but I feel like th- discussing this movie warranted one of the two of us doing a top 5 worst Friday the 13th movies.
Well, I
So,
haven't seen them all, nor do I care to tackle that challenge, so I'm fine with not having to do that one.
oh, you will. Um, so, with all of that said, I'm doing the top 5 worst Friday the 13th movies in my own personal opinion. The
Are you
reasons
about to do
behind
something to piss me off? Is that what's happening?
no,
Okay.
I just know that there's people out there that absolutely love this franchise and may not agree with things I'm about to say.
Okay, well, they'll be fine. They're big kids. I have faith in y'all.
Well, so number 5 is going to be Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood.
Okay.
Uh,
I have heard that I have not seen it, but I have heard it's one of the best ones and it does have some amazing kills. But okay.
so there's a reason why I'm putting it at 5 though, because I feel like it's right on the cusp in my opinion. It could
Yeah.
go either way.
Okay.
So, and 5 is right there in the middle of the pack because I'm only doing 1 through 10. I'm not including Freddy versus Jason on this because to me that's not a Friday the 13th movie nor a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I'm
um,
thinking of 6. I'm thinking 6 is the one that people liked so much, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. I thought, oops, 6 or
6
7 was like becoming like a cult classic or something.
6 is definitely one of my top 3 or 4 favorites.
Okay, then that's probably what I'm
So,
thinking of. I once, but I don't remember them at all.
so number 4 is going to be Friday the 13th. Well, not Friday the 13th. It's going to be Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday.
Okay.
Um, I just felt it underdelivered. It had some unsettling moments in it, and definitely the cliffhanger at the end. And it's been over 30, 35 years. So, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but having Freddy's hand come up out of hell and grab Jason's hockey mask and pull it down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Again, it set the stage for, oh my God, we're going to get it. And then we got a movie that may or may not be popping up later in my top 5. So, number 3 is Friday the 13th, 5, The New Beginning.
Yeah, that I had so much hope for that one, and yeah, it's awful.
So, yeah, initially part 4 was supposed to be the end,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then it was, let's find a new way to breathe life into the franchise and stupid damn plot twists that whatever. It was poorly thought out, poorly executed, and realistically, if it wasn't for these other 2 movies, probably would have been a lot higher on my list. So we get to the flip a coin moment for me personally.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna go for me personally. My opinions do not necessarily match those of my co-host or other people who love and support the show. But number 2 on the worst Friday the 13th movies ever is Jason X.
Oh, yeah, you're weird.
I feel like it had moments, but then again, so did my number 1. Um, but my number 1 had something that um, Jason X didn't have working against it. So number 1 is going to be Friday the 13th Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan, otherwise known
Oh,
as Jason versus Titanic.
whatever.
What? He spent 97% of the movie on a damn boat.
Well, not a nice boat.
Well, no, but still, I mean, it. The one thing it had working against it was the false advertising. You could have said Jason at sea, and okay, then you would have had a small amount of false advertisement because then at the end, the final death is in Manhattan. Instead, you have a big amount of false advertisement because 97% of the movie takes place on a damn boat. But
I mean,
again,
that's fair.
it has its moments. There are some good kills.
Mm-hmm.
Julius telling him to take his best shot and then getting his
Shush.
head punched off. Spoiler alert.
My
We've
top
talked about.
5 is top 5 Jason kills.
Oh, true. Yeah, that probably won't be the last time that one gets discussed. But so yeah, those are my 5. Love me, hate me, whatever you want, but those are for me the 5 movies in that franchise that I enjoy the least. So
I mean, I would rather watch Jason Takes Manhattan a million times before I'd watch Jason X again. But I am a person, I would say, as far as horror subgenres, sci-fi horror is like bottom 1 or 2 on my list. Probably after torture porn, it's sci-fi horror. It's not appealing to me. And this tried too hard to be too sci-fi and not as much horror. And I don't know. So
yeah, I can see that.
Jason Takes Manhattan is funnier.
So, all right, do you have a top 5 list you would like to share with our awesome listeners?
I do. So honorable mentions real quick. Kevin Bacon in the original. That was a classic. Almost made the top 5. Almost.
Missed it by that much.
Mark in part 2 with the machete to the face and then flying down the stairs in his wheelchair. Brutal. Part 4, Paul with the machete to the crotch. I think every guy hated that.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Okay, so my number 5 is actually a tie between 2 from Jason Takes Manhattan. So, yes, Julius and the head punch. Punch his head right off. That was amazing. And the other one was the steam room guy.
Oh, the hot rock in the stomach?
Yeah. That was brutal.
Somebody's going to have a hot time in the old town tonight.
How's he doing? He's crushed. Where am I? Number 4. Part 2, Rick with the crushed skull. God, you could hear that, and that was a thing they did in Halloween 4 later as well. That it's just like when you can hear people's bones cracking, I'm just like, bleh.
Yeah. Jason was an expert coconut smasher. He
Very.
would be a good person to take on Survivor.
Oh,
he could open all the coconuts for you. Just
very true. Very true. My number 2, even though it's not one of the most elaborate creative. Wait, am I on 2 or 3? I'm on 3.
Yeah.
3 is oh yeah, 3. Okay. So it's the sleeping bag girls or girl in part 7. Tied with the sleeping bag girls in this one actually, because they're both not brutal. I
Well,
mean, it is brutal, but it's not slasher gory and it's not even that creative, but it's just so fucking funny.
it really is because
We're not masochists or sadists. We just love a good horror movie. We don't want people to get hurt in real life. PSA. Number 2 is the Frozen face smash in Jason X. That was a completely froze her face and then just smashed it into a million pieces. That was pretty badass.
I'm
And then
curious to know what your number 1 is.
my number 1, even though this isn't one of the movies I even love, I think it's a creative kill, is in part 6 when he rips the guy's heart out.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
how you can't get much more badass than that. So
yeah. And I'm saying that as a kid who
Finish
grew up
him.
loving watching Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom too.
Jason had clearly played Mortal Kombat by then, and it showed.
Finish him.
Exactly.
So, all right. I feel like if the listeners have stuck around for the last 46 and a half minutes, they know what's coming. But would you care to rank this movie on a scale of 1 to 5?
Oh, I really hate to give out anything less than a 2 because I just think that's no matter what we think sitting here in our stupid little chairs making our stupid little podcast, people worked hard to make this movie. So it's like I don't want to call something a complete piece of garbage, but I will say it had some funny moments. It definitely had some good like special effects. I thought they tried too hard to do the Star Wars thing, but it did have some cool like effects, so I'll give it that. Other than that, it really shit the bed. All right, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give it 2.5 cyborg Jason masks.
Yeah, I mean, in all politeness, I feel like the movie tried, albeit failed at these attempts, but it tried to do something different than what we'd gotten in the previous 9 movies.
And
And
it's cautionary tale. Don't
yeah,
do that.
um, I don't feel like it was very successful. Um, not saying that people didn't work their butts off, like Amanda said, to make this movie and try and make it the best that they could. Um,
I was just being a brat.
I no, but still, I
Wait,
mean, I can't. There, yes, there is moments in this movie that are cool. Cyber Jason, the, a few of the kills, whatever. Um, there's some cool special effects, like the distraction that one dude freaking created. That
and the
ended up,
way they show them coming back to life. The
yeah,
It looks like bugs crawling up on him. I know it's not, but like, and then, yeah, she wakes up in this like mesh, like short mesh
yeah.
cover up. But that was cool. That was that was just one of the cool effects, like showing the stuff crawling up and like
So
regenerating them or whatever.
yeah, there is good stuff in the movie. It's just in so many different ways, this movie shits the bed. And as much as I want to be harsh and totally annihilate this movie with my ranking, because there is moments, I'm going to give it uh, 2 nipple twists out of 5.
Oh, I don't think he was gonna make it to the next nipple. He was about to like, pooh.
So, but yeah, if you have not seen this movie,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
honestly, I don't feel like you're missing out on anything. It's not something you need to rush out and watch. If sci-fi horror is your thing, go ahead. Be warned, but go ahead. So,
You'd appreciate the stuff we appreciated,
yeah,
effects and stuff, and the music wasn't terrible.
no. Um, so yeah, so unfortunately, I must inform everybody that that officially puts Halloween Horror Fest 2025 to bed. Boo.
No, no, no.
I knew we weren't going to get through a Halloween episode without a Dr. Loomis reference.
It felt
So
perfect.
I would like to say that was planned, but that just spontaneously just out of nowhere. So, uh, but we won't end the celebration without thanking the Unpop Colonels for being here each and every week. You guys have showed up every week, but especially the last few weeks with amazing numbers on some of these movies that I did not think were going to get viewed or listened to as much as they did. So we love and appreciate you guys all very much. And we've got some big stuff coming up over the next few weeks. Um, the next 2 weeks, we've got our Diane Keaton tribute coming up where we're going to talk First Wives Club and Father of the Bride. The Twinges from Mount Sitmore will be back with us as well to put the final nail in the coffin for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. And then we're going to revisit Getting Unhinged with Shanna again because we're going to recast the past and get deeper into it with Rosemary's Baby again. For those of you who tuned in last week, you know how fun that was. So I feel like we might have some great epic stuff coming with that episode as well. So, and then coming up the week after the first week of December, we've got somebody's birthday episode coming up as well. But we don't need to discuss that.
No, because that's what I was about to say. I have not picked a birthday movie yet. So I'm accepting suggestions. If you want to comment on our posts or wherever, if you have a suggestion for Amanda, it doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but I will take a list of suggestions along with the couple that I'm thinking of. And we'll do what do you want?
Freddy's Revenge.
No. Well,
damn it.
No. Another time. We're not wasting my birthday on that. I would rather watch that movie than watch Jason X again.
Which says a lot. If you've been here before and heard our discussions, neither of the two of us enjoys Freddy's Revenge at all.
Mm-mm.
And for her to say she'd rather watch that than watch Jason X again,
yeah, that says a lot.
I don't know if I'm willing to say that.
So yeah, send one of us or both of us a message or comment on a post if you have a movie suggestion. I will be taking them for the next couple of weeks while I try to decide, and then don't pick a downer. Don't be like, I need you to review Schindler's List on your birthday, because that's not going to happen. We want it to be something fun.
You realize Shannon would do that to you.
She would, and I'm not going to take the bait. So yeah.
The Green Mile.
I will not be accepting requests for sad movies. Amanda doesn't do that on her birthday. Check out previous years. Just Friends. What did we do last year? Well, I don't remember, but
last year was Just Friends.
Oh, I thought that was the year before, because it was the year before.
What did we do?
I'll
have to look it up and see.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
We did something because
I know we did.
Chancey Greif went into witness protection.
It was maybe it was Chopping Mall. Did we do Chopping Mall for my birthday? Or have we still not done Chopping Mall?
We
And I'm
still have
high?
not done chop. Okay,
I was thinking
suggestion.
of how many times I've asked this question.
Suggestion. Put Chopping Mall on the list of suggestions.
No, because I want to save Chopping Mall for when Chansey is back among the land of the living and not having to hide out because he pissed off my dad.
Good point.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. If you're a longtime listener, you will know that I have asked this question no less than 5 times. Every time Chopping Mall comes up, I'm like, oh, yeah, we did that. No, we didn't.
No.
Ooh, okay. Time to cut me
Oh,
off. Gummy.
all right.
Kicking in.
Well, with all of that said, though, this Halloween Horror Fest was a lot of fun,
It
but
was.
we've got some fun shenanigans planned to finish out the year, and we will be rip roaring ready to go in 2026 when we spend a year working on bringing you different themes each and every month of the year.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Theming it up.
time to start working on finalizing stuff for that. But with all of that said, though, co-host, are you ready to take us home?
Yes. Thank you guys, everybody, for continuing to watch and listen and engage with us. And if you watched or listened to this episode, we hope you liked it. Do
We're
not be
sorry.
a dead fuck. And make sure you come back for evening at the movies. Goodbye.
Blink. Peace and hair grease.